Ooni of Ife allegedly enraged and very, very apprehensive as intel got to him that Mariam, another woman, and her driver were seen navigating a street that is opposite Queen Naomi's house in Lekki. Now, Ooni of Ife became really, really enraged because this is not the first time this is happening, neither is it the second time. That of all the places in Lagos, why was she seen there, and what is it this time that they are cooking for Queen Naomi and the son Tadenikawo? We are all aware that school just resumed, and Queen Naomi usually during school season, she goes back to Lagos so the son can be in school. Now, the reason why it was expedient for Queen Naomi to relocate herself and her son to her Lekki apartment was because she wanted to be as far as possible from these women, and that was for the sake of Tadenikawo's safety. We've been part of the narrative that of course that if Queen Naomi does not take adequate care of that boy, there is a likelihood that these women may do something because they feel that one of the major reasons why Ooni of Ife is always going for Queen Naomi is because of Tadenikawo. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source is still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love you, Delaram. Thank you for always coming back to this channel. Thank you for always being here. I appreciate you a great deal. So report reaching us right now is that the Ooni of Ife is really enraged over the new intel he got about the fact that Mariam was seen navigating a street that is adjacent Queen Naomi's apartment in Lekki. Now the question is he is asking is that what was she doing there, and why was she there, and why was the driver there? Why were they navigating? Like, what is it they are looking for? Because this is not the first time. They said when he got this intel, he was very, very upset that he made effort to ask them. And Mariam said that Nami is not the owner of Lekki. And you do know that the Ooni of Ife is conversant with the fact that when you begin to see them hovering around anywhere that has to do with Queen Naomi, there's something that is cooking, because most of them, their major problem is Queen Naomi. And again, Ooni gets really worried because this happens to be school season. Queen Tadenikawo goes to school, even though Queen Naomi does everything that is within her power to ensure that she is present. But then again, of course, you never can tell, especially when people are trying to dig a hole for you to fall into, and that is why he's being careful. Now, from what we are hearing, they said he could not take it this time. He was very, very upset over this, and like he didn't know what to do and how far these women can go to try and prove whatever it is that they are trying to prove to him. And so they said he had to even call on the king of Ibira land to, add word and speak to the daughter about this. Now, you do know that Olori Mariam is an Ibira woman, and this is not the first time this king has been informed. The first time they pleaded and pleaded, that was when Ooni insisted that Mariam was going to leave, and Mariam went home and they spoke. The king had to speak to to the Ooni of Ife. That was one of the reasons that it became very, very difficult for Ooni to stand by his decision. He didn't want it to seem as if a monarch like you spoke to you, you turned him down. But right now, because things have gotten, because they do a whole lot of things to the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi and a lot, but Ooni would take anything, but anything that borders on the, well-being of Tadenikawo, Ooni does not take it lightly at all. I think this is really bordering on the well-being of Tadenikawo, and I think that is the reason why Ooni took it this highly. And decided to call the king. And they said the king has already, was really, really disappointed over the things that Ooni of Ife said, and, how much Ooni was angry and what Ooni said he was going to do, next to put an end to all of this drama, that this is a new year. He is completely exhausted with this back and forth movement, with this trouble, with this wahala that is being caused from these women. Now, I must warn you, once again, you need to know that these are all alleged news. I don't live with these people in the palace. When I get an update, I try to bring it here so we share and see what's going on in the palace. So you must bear in mind that these are all alleged information. And they said the Ooni of Ife has been really, really angry over this, and that things have not gone well at all since this happened, that he is not finding it funny with Olori Mariam. And he has said to Olori Mariam that should anything, one hair drops out of Tadenikawo's body or Queen Naomi's, but that they would never ever believe what he would do. And they said when he approached Olori Mariam, like I said earlier, she said that Queen Naomi is not the owner of the entire Lagos, and the fact that Nami is in Lagos does not mean that she cannot be free in Lagos. And a lot of people may argue that yes, so what happened? So if Nami is in the street, Mariam cannot be there, cannot go there. How come Mariam does not go there until when Naomi is around there? How come she started being seen around that vicinity after Naomi had moved into that vicinity? And because this is not the first time, things like this have happened over and over again, Ooni is just being very, very cautious so that, things that have happened before do not repeat themselves again. And so that was why he had to call the king of Ibira Kingdom. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.